Hey guys, what's going on? My name is Zenaton, and welcome to today's video for Legends of Runeterra. Today, what are we going to be doing? Oh, we're going to be looking at a deck. That's what we're going to be doing today. We're going to be looking at a deck that I think is really powerful, and it plays a champion that I haven't played in forever. Honestly, because the champion was bad for a long time. We're going to be playing a Fiora deck. Specifically, Fiora Pantheon. There's a lot of Fiora decks out there that are being messed around with. I think there's like three main ones. The one I'll show off today, Fiora Pantheon, Fiora Shen, and Fiora Taric. They all have their strengths and weaknesses. However, overall, I think Fiora Pantheon is the best deck in general. Sure, you might want some counter spells like Denies and Notifies, so you pick up Fiora Shen. Maybe you want to do the Taric rally nonsense, so you go and pick up Fiora Taric. But I think Fiora Pantheon is just better because Pantheon is a really good win con. And Fiora as a 4-mana 4/4 challenger is so powerful. Quite a lot to talk about the deck though before we get into some games. So let's go and look at the deck. Okay. So, welcome to the deck. I just grabbed this deck from the ladder. I just saw that this deck was doing really well in the ladder. Haven't changed it at all because, in my honest opinion, there's nothing really that I would change at the moment. There's obviously some flex spots around, like more Camphors, more Golden Aegis, number of strike spells, but overall, I think it is a solid list. Like Chain Vest is definitely a flex spot, I would say, but I think Chain Vest is really good because there's a lot of pings, go hards, make it rains, etc., etc. So this deck, first off, I feel like if you're going to play this deck, the first thing you should know is you're not a Fiora deck. We are not trying to get a Fiora win. Sure, occasionally, like maybe one out of every like 15 or so games, you'll get a Fiora win, but Fiora is pretty much just here as a challenger unit, just to pick off annoying things. Those games where you do get the Fiora win are probably because your opponent's playing like not that much good removal and they have a lot of small things Fiora can kill naturally, like 1/1 spiderlings, maybe like some husks or something. But generally, she is just here as a 4/4 challenger and to act as a removal magnet to make your faded units, your Saga Seeker and your Pantheon and Camphor that much safer. You know, your actual win cons. And a lot of people will, I think, overreact to Fiora because a lot of people have bad memories of Fiora. So they will probably most likely overreact. And she is a 4/4. That is kind of difficult to remove for a lot of decks anyway. Especially if she levels up and turns into a 5/5. 5/5 challenger is really strong. But yeah, as for the deck, pretty much it's just Pantheon Yuumi, except no Yuumi. Instead, we're playing Fiora instead. So if you've played Pantheon Yuumi, you're going to be playing very similarly with this deck. Saga Seekers and Pantheon, I'd say, are the main win cons. We have a couple other win cons, though. Of course, like I mentioned earlier, while it's not really a win con that you want to go for, a Fiora win con can happen occasionally, rarely. Camphor can push in a lot of damage, but isn't a great win con. She's okay with some equipment. And then, of course, Harazi. I'd say Harazi is actually going to pop up and bring you a lot of wins a lot of the time because she shares keywords, and if you put equipment on her, like the Overwhelm equipment or the Scout equipment or something, you get a lot of annoying stuff. So yeah, as for the deck, we'll just go through it really quick before we get into some games. You know, Saga Seekers, standard, just good faded unit. Want to get him out early to start growing him and helping to level up your Pantheon. We're running all of our 2-mana Targon Cyclers. One, because we want to find our Pantheon in the mid game, and two, because they're just good right now. Guiding Touch when we're in a Ravenous Flock Noxus meta is pretty solid, and we just need to cycle through the deck and target our own units. Mountain Goat gives us some more gems. It's also decent to buff with some of our buffs, like Dark and Lodestone or Wandering Shepherd. Broadwing is just great. Helps us control the board as well. So we got 2 challengers between this and Fiora. Also a decent buff target with Harazi. Doesn't hold equipment that well, but the quick attack weapon is okay for it, so it's fine. 3 single combats. We got 3 single combats, 2 concerted strikes as our strike spell suite. We get really big here, so we like strikes. 3 darkened lodestones. I feel like 3 is the correct number. Harazi turns into a win con a lot of time for this deck, and getting it on 2 is really good. Just turn 1 Saga Seeker, turn 2 lodestone is a pretty solid early game curve. That just makes a 3/4, I believe, Saga Seeker really early, and then if you have another unit, you can just play that before you attack and buff it up. 3 Eolas. I think Eola is really good in this deck. I think the buff, the change to Eola is actually one of the reasons why this deck can be a thing now. I'd say you mostly want to use her ability on Pantheon. Very, very rarely maybe on Fiora or a really big Saga Seeker, but I'd say mostly you want to use her for Spell Shield on Pantheon. Next up, we got some Wandering Shepherds here. The Wandering Shepherd and Improvise in general is just kind of busted. And the fact that Shepherd doesn't put the Improvise equipment on himself like the other Weapon Masters is so good. We just play it on our Broadwing, play it on our Mountain Goat, play it on our Saga Seeker, and go from there. Plus, it helps trigger Fated, helps level up Pantheon, so we like them. We're going to be playing all 3 of our champions, of course. A couple of Golden Aegises, just another win con here. Does really well with our big units, especially Pantheon. So we're going to play a couple of them. You could definitely go up to 3, but I think 2 is the correct number. 3 Pantheons, we want to play all of them because we want to draw him. He's basically our main win con, so we want to find him early. I even consider keeping him in the mulligan if you have an okay hand and your opponent's not the fastest deck. In fact, I'd say most of the time you probably want to keep 1 Pantheon in your opener if you're not against too fast of a deck. And then our last couple of cards, I already talked about Concerted Strike, just here as a fight spell because our units get big. Pretty decent against Lee Sin too, because the first strike will pop the barrier, second strike will hopefully kill Lee Sin. A couple of Camphors, both as a solid just extra removal, helps push in some extra damage, and should usually be active by turn 6, the turn you can actually slam it down, and it takes a Harazi buff well. So yeah, that's basically it. Plays again, like I said, pretty similarly to Pantheon Yuumi. Overall, I think it's a really good deck. Kind of weak to Noxus piles in general, I would say, but I don't think they're unwinnable. I'd say like maybe they're around 60-40 in favor of the Noxus pile. Depending on the Noxus pile, there's so many flock piles out there. Against more value-oriented flock piles like Tri-Beam and Bandle Swain, I'd say we're unfavored. Against like TF Swain, though, I still think we're unfavored, but not as heavily unfavored. Against Nami, I'd say we're even against Nami, which is one of the strengths of this deck, is just really good against Nami. Like Nami Ionia specifically, and I'll be honest with you, I think the average Nami Ionia player is pretty bad and makes a lot of mistakes, and you can capitalize on that. And then, of course, like against most tier 2 decks, we should win because lots of challengers, plus combat tricks, plus Pantheon is really good. Fiora plus Saga Seeker will probably absorb a lot of removal, leaving our Pantheon and to a lesser extent Harazi and Camphor safer. So with that all said and done and the deck explained, let's go and try it out and take it for a spin on the ladder. I have no idea what this is. I'm gonna guess like this is a meme. I know some people talked about a Decimate Jayce meme. Basically Swain Jayce is like burn, but with Swain. I kind of think I'll keep this. Yeah, I think this is a good enough keep. Like, didn't I just throw these away? Okay. Saga Seeker is a huge draw. They can't kill turn 1 Saga Seeker. Turn 2 Saga Seekers a 3/4 thanks to this Lodestone. Gonna be a little tough for them to answer this. And it's pretty good. Plus, it helps level up our Pantheon. Second Pantheon draw is the only reason I don't like keeping Pantheon, but whatever. And yeah, so they're gonna have a hard time with the Saga Seeker. Are they gonna just waste a flock on it? I guess. That's not a flock. I love it. Want to trade? I'll gladly let you trade. If you trade, I don't get a lodestone buff. Fiora. Interesting. We're just going to do this. I know they're probably just going to trade the 3-3 into the 4-3. I don't care. And what are you going to do here? Probably play, like, I don't know, assembly line or something? I doubt they're going to play, like, shock blast or anything. And we're probably just going to play a gem here to get more Pantheon progression. Or I might... Okay, that changes things. I'm just gonna... Am I gonna spell shield? I kind of like spell shielding here, actually. Yeah, I'm actually gonna spell shield here.
The dead do not want us to mourn, but live.
I like the spell shield because it makes the concerted strike on the Jayce that much safer, and they're about to summon what's his name, Swain here, I feel. I feel like they're going to summon Swain. I doubt they Shock Blast. Like, this is not a good Shock. I guess it's an okay Shock Blast. Since they have the... Yeah. They have that on the field. This is fine. We'll just let it go through, summon Saga Seeker, go from there. Sure, this means I can't Concerted Strike Pale Cascade, but whatever.
Hey, Rosa. Got some new tweaks to the power circuitry.
Great, we're running into heat issues. What you got?
Do I want to kill him now? I kind of want to kill him now. So the problem with killing him now is I can't answer a Swain or a Leviathan or basically big stuff. Like, I guess they could even be playing Farron. Not Farron, Pharos. Pharos Financier? No, Pharos Financier is a small guy. Albus Ferris. I'll do it. It gives me some faded triggers. And it helps level up Pantheon, of course.
Is this the face of fear?
Still though, double Pantheon draw. Okay, triple Pantheon draw is not the greatest. But we're gonna keep squeezing in damage. It's nice. Oh yeah, I forgot he even has Darkened Lodestone, in all honesty. I kind of forgot that.
Not on my work site, Bob.
Yep, just squeezing another 5 damage. Pretty nice. That's honestly okay. I don't care about that. Just more removal being absorbed by my boy. Kind of want to play a Pantheon here. In case they play, like, Leviathan. Yeah, we're going to definitely play Pantheon here. This way I get the stun. Normally I wouldn't do this. Because my hand's not that great, but triple Pantheon's so bad. Yep, there's a Leviathan. I called it. So we'll just buff our boy. Stun this.
We cry out, no more gods, no more demons.
I hope I get Spell Shield. Please give me Spell Shield. Nice, I got Spell Shield. And Elusive. Oh boy. Oh, there goes my Spell Shield. I think I'm gonna summon Harazi next turn. I'm not sure about that, though. Kind of wishing I had, like, something else. Honestly, my hand is just so bad. We'll just summon Harazi. I wish I had anything else to do besides just summoning Harazi here. That's honestly okay. It's not the greatest, but it's not the worst.
Witness the cosmos.
I could stun him. I'm not really sure what I'm going to be doing, because they're just going to put the 3/3s and 3/2s in front of my units. And they're about to get this. They're just going to slam Swain here. I'd be very surprised if they don't just slam Swain here. Because I don't have a single combat. I guess I need to draw single or concerted strike. Yeah, we're probably just dead here in all honesty.
By my hand will Noxus rise. Grand General.
Oh well. We had a good start. But we just... Okay, never mind. I drew single. That changes a lot, in fact. Do I just send the single the Saga Seeker in here? Honestly, I think I'll do it like this, because I'm starting to take a little bit too much damage. Well, yeah, I don't want to do this. They're probably playing Decimates. I don't want to take too much damage. I know I'm losing the Saga Seeker here. I don't care. I'm not going to throw away a Pale just to save it. I don't know. I might have done that. Maybe I should have considered it. I also like blocking here to try and summon another Pantheon to refresh Pantheon. And we'll just pass here. As long as they don't have another Swain, I think I'm okay.
Tomorrow has never looked so good.
Well, that's a problem. That's a very big problem.
For a brighter tomorrow.
A second Harazi, please? Maybe we'll do something? And they have Swain? Okay. And they're even emoting me for some reason? Okay. Alright, so we'll just heal first. And then I should do this. Lethal? GG? Please? No. Don't do it. Don't kill me. And I did it. Even with the Braum hello, I still win.
The gods see they can bleed. They know they can die.
I have no idea what my opponent's doing here. I'm guessing Scargrounds? Like, why Freljord? That's my problem, is like, why Freljord? I think I'll just keep... I don't even know if I want to keep Broadwing, in all honesty. I don't... Why Vlad? Like, I feel like you... As a Swain deck, so I'm assuming Phlox, but... It has to be Scargrounds with, like, Ember Maiden, maybe Blighted Ravine, so I think I'll just keep... Goat, and that's it. I don't really think I'll need to Broadwing early. Alright, that's a fine curve. Not a terrible start. Okay, Pantheon helps too. Would have loved for Eula to be like a... I don't know, a... Pale or a Guiding Touch or something. But yeah, this is going to be an interesting matchup. Sure. This has to be Scargrounds. There's no way they're not playing Scargrounds. If they're playing Bloodletter and Vlad and they're not playing Scargrounds, I'd be very impressed. I guess that's good for us because it means I get a solid turn 3, like a free turn 3 turn if they do have Scargrounds on curve. Nothing? So they probably have like Blighted or Avalanche. I'm just gonna send this in. I'm not gonna do anything. Like maybe Troll Chant? Nothing at all. Okay, what is your hand? Wait, and still just no unit? They have to have Scargrounds. There's no way they don't have Scargrounds here, right? Alright, so we probably just win the game now because of that. Because this is just such a... Fearsome, I think, pushes more damage, but Pan prevents me from getting pinged too much. I kind of like the Pan. Yeah, let's take the Pan. I'm going to play around an Avalanche here and just open attack, by the way. Sure, they can chump the goat, but I don't honestly care if they chump the goat. I'm going to do this mostly to just get another Pantheon level up trigger. There's no way they take 8 here, right? Okay, a freeze. Freezes whatever. Doesn't even block? I mean, I guess there's no point in blocking. It's 1 damage and my guy is tough. Really, still nothing. You have to have, like, one of your champs. Swain's not even close to a level. That's a huge draw. Tarkaz. Gotta be honest with you, that's a little scary. So you attack, you deal 1 to everything that's battling, right? Yeah. Do I just...
We were never
summon Pantheon, I guess?
Now we have time.
Like, something like this is what I'm thinking. Honestly, this is kind of a problem now. That's getting way too big. Like, I could do this, but that's... what's the point of doing that? I'm probably going to... Pale my Pantheon now? Yeah, we'll Pale Pantheon. Well... I think I'll Chain Vest here instead. And then I think I'll Eula to give him Spell Shield. A single. Interesting.
The dead do not want us to mourn, but live.
I didn't think they would really be playing Tarkaz, though. Vlad? I could kill Vlad. Do I care? I don't know if I care is the problem. I could also kill Tarkaz. I think I'll just pass. Could make a 6-5. Really, it's just Tarkaz. Tarkaz is the problem here. I think I'll just pass for now. I don't really have much else I want to do here. I think our game plan is literally just going to be Pantheon and hope he gets good keywords. Bloodletters, nothing. Just going to summon Eula and give Spell Shield, I guess. Could summon Fiora and go Eula Fiora. Kind of like Eula to level up Pantheon a little bit more, because it leaves me with 7 mana for both concerted and single. So let's do that.
What else can I fight for but life?
Alright, need some good keywords here.
A man against all
Need some
gods.
real good keywords here. Could have targeted Pantheon again, activate Fated, but the strike spells will do that. I got Lifesteal and Elusive. Okay, okay. Elusive is good and Lifesteal is good. Fury's not bad too. Honestly, I probably should kill Vlad right now. It's like... do I? And then for Tarkaz, I guess I'll just let Tarkaz hit me, because I have Lifesteal. I think I can do this, yeah. Thankfully, because of Eula, we have Spell Shield on Pantheon, so it's going to be hard for them to break through. I guess Avalanche. I'm still playing around Avalanche. Avalanche is still kind of scary. Also, kind of tough for them to attack in with Tarkaz here, because Pantheon's just getting so big and problematic. Okay, never mind. They just did. Anyway. I could just trade off everything.
Turn away.
Wait, no, he's hitting himself, right? Yeah.
Remember this.
So I could clear the board, but then I lose Pantheon. Yeah, let's not. Let's just do this. Ice shards. Do I care? That doesn't do much? Yeah, sure, we're fine with that. That doesn't do much to us. I guess it does make it so Pantheon loses his spell shield and I don't have a second Eula. I don't know what I'm looking for. I really think I just need Rally. Camphor would be good. Camphor is a nice draw too, I guess. A goat. I don't think I need goat. I think Broadwing's a little bit better than the goat. Really, it's just freezes. I feel like this game's going to come down to freezes. I guess they could be running Might. I could technically kill that, I guess. I guess it is worth to kill the 3-1. But yeah, they can't answer an elusive. Unless they have removal, like Scorched Earth, which, okay, they just have no freeze. All right. Yeah, so I don't think I can lose from here. If I really, really have to, I will block Tarkaz with Pantheon, but I don't think I will have to. I have chump blockers. And if they have Might or something, I can single in response and hope that's enough. Avalanche is fine. I'm going to play a gem here on my Fiora. I'm going to play 2 gems on my Fiora. Keep her out of flock range. Never mind. You know, I'm dumb sometimes. I thought that would keep her out of flock range because I thought she was small enough, but whatever. I'm, again, really dumb.
Sharp blade, sharp mind.
Yeah, we'll just take this. Should kill it. Yep. Seems good. If they waste a freeze here, I'm fine with that. Like a freeze or a troll chance. They just don't have anything. If they had Might, we would have singled in. And yeah, there's not anything I really have to do here. Guess I'll do this. Now I have 2 lethal units. I did misplay, though. I should not have used both of those gems on Fiora. I guess I was also playing around Avalanche a bit by using 1 gem. Yeah, we're just going to pass, open attack. I kind of forgot my Pantheon had regen, by the way. So, yeah, we'll just do this and hope it's enough. GG. GG. Beating another Swain deck. Love to see it.
The gods see they can bleed. They know they can die.
What? Okay, at first I was scared because I saw Karma and I saw Yi, and I was like, oh, it's the it's that Karma, like spooky Karma with Yi deck that's floating around. And then I saw Freljord. And now I don't know what they're doing. Like, is it a Feel the Rush deck? I'm gonna keep Broadwing. I think Broadwing will be good here because Yi and Eye of the Dragon. No turn 1 Saga Seeker. I found a turn 1 Saga Seeker. I wonder if I'm mulliganing wrong, by the way. I feel like I'm mulliganing wrong by not looking harder for Saga Seekers. Also, not a great hand. I do like this early curve, but I kind of wish I had a spell or 2 or a lodestone. Do I have to worry about Avalanche? I'm just gonna play Goat. If they Avalanche me, ugh. Oh, okay, that's great. Yeah, we'll just do that. I like this play because it gives me some much-needed progress for Pantheon level up. You're gonna take a lot of damage here, but they're going to get some discounts, so I don't know. I like this. I really don't know what they're doing, though. I'm trying to think, like, why Freljord? What's Freljord giving you? It's just freezes? Like, this is a twin, a troll chant, a Wuju style. Gotta be honest with you, I kind of forgot Wuju Style's a thing. I actually really forgot Wuju Style was a thing, because that card is really good. Don't really mind losing that, but it does hurt. That does hurt a lot. And we'll just lodestone up again here. All that mana and nothing to do with it. I'm just gonna play out a bunch of stuff here. Avalanche isn't that scary. Eula? I kind of like Spell Shield here.
Can I fight for but life?
Like, they're not doing much, so I just kind of like trying to kill Yi here. Like, what is this? 8 mana? They had 8 mana and pass there. Like, Avalanche doesn't do anything. Maybe Ramp? They got Ramp like a Catalyst or the 8 mana. They have to have Ramp. There's no way. Also, I'm not passing here. So you have the Lodestone. Let's spread out the buffs a bit, I guess. Yeah, this is how I like the buffs being spread out. I feel like they have like a Troll Chant or something here. Like they're going to Troll Chant probably like my goats and give Yi +2 health. Yeah. Could have played around it by gemming. Actually, no, gemming wouldn't do anything. And a freeze? Sure. You got it. And we already played Eula this turn. And Ramp. Okay, okay. Bad news? That's a lot of stuff they've done. Good news, our Pantheon's about to level. Yi leveling up doesn't really do much for them, thankfully. It's a lot of mana. Oh god, they actually drew a card? You actually have cards to draw from that? I could kill him. Do I want to kill him? Yeah, let's do it. I like doing it like this. I'm not gonna safety block. I should have probably considered using the 4/4 because of Brittle Steel. I didn't think that through enough. But yeah, we'll just summon Pantheon here. We'll gem Pantheon and go from there. But I should have definitely considered using the 4/4 to play around Brittle Steel. So do I win? I think? Perhaps? Please? Possibly? So we'll gem here and see what I get. And then I'll probably gem the Saga Seeker as well. Spell Shield, please. No Spell Shield. GG. Just spreading out the buffs again. Just to play around freezes and stuff. Homecoming doesn't do much because I've got single combat here. It's really just freeze I'm worried about. Palm's whatever. Can't do much about that. And we've got Harazi too, so yeah, our opponent's in a lot of trouble here. Howling. Really? Howling Abyss Karma Yi. This is a meme, but this is so greedy. I like it. I love the greed they're showing off here, but good lord, the greed is unreal from my opponent. Alright, Deep Meditation. They're desperate. I'm a fan, okay. Okay, so my boy has Fearsome and Impact. Not bad, not bad. I'm just gonna summon Harazi right now. GG. Gonna be hard to stop all of this coming through. So we'll use the Challenger to pull that in. Who am I giving Spell Shield here? Honestly, it's probably Pantheon. Yeah, let's just give it a Pantheon. Every single one of these units are lethal. I forgot I keep forgetting I have a lodestone on a unit when I have it on a unit. GG. GG.
We will shake the heavens without victory.
All right, so welcome back to the deck. We did what, 3 games and we got 3 wins. Didn't really go against any meta decks though, sadly. Kind of surprised too because seasonals is coming up soon. I kind of felt like I'd probably run into some more try-hard decks with people trying to get a little bit of LP in these last few days until the seasonals, but we still have around 5 or so days, so maybe they haven't just started tryharding yet. But we did pretty well. We saw what, 2 Swain decks and a Karma Yi deck, a Swain Jayce deck, which I'm pretty sure is a Decimate deck, trying to use 6 mana Decimate and double it up with Jayce, a Scargrounds Swain deck, and we saw a Master Yi Karma deck, but unlike the normal Master Yi Karma deck you would normally see nowadays, it was playing Freljord for some reason, and I think it was like Ramp and Freezes and Troll Chance, which I think is just objectively worse overall than the Shadow Isles version, which plays Go Hard. Still though, I think this was a it was a good example of what you should expect if you play the game nowadays. Just lots of Swain piles, various types of Swain piles. People are still trying to figure out like the strengths and weaknesses of all kinds of Swain piles, and since Swain is so powerful now, people are trying to see just how hard Swain can carry certain archetypes. I don't think Scargrounds is the way to go. And while Jayce Decimate is cute, I don't think it's a good deck. I don't know what the Karma Yi player was doing. I don't think Freljord is the way to go. Like, Karma plus Yi plus Howling Abyss seems like way too much late game, and you don't need it for any deck at all. Still though, I think this deck is really good. I wouldn't say it's a top tier deck. I know some people think it's a really powerful top tier deck. I'd say it's powerful, but I don't think it's like a tier 1 deck. Maybe it's like in the top 5 decks or so. I do think it gets a lot stronger as well in tournaments. But for ladder, I think it's definitely fine. You can definitely use this as your deck of choice to climb with. Maybe change up a couple of the cards if you want to tech for certain things. But yeah, I think it is definitely a solid deck, very powerful deck if you're just looking for a deck to climb with and you like this Pantheon playstyle. Pretty much I feel like in most games we just showed off what this deck is trying to do. The few games where we actually played Fiora, she was just pretty much a 4-mana 4/4 challenger, didn't really do much from there. Mostly just like Saga Seekers, Harazis, Wandering Shepherds, and eventually Pantheon. I don't even remember if I played Camphor or not in any of those games, but you saw basically what the core is of this deck. I think it's a really powerful deck. It's the standard Pantheon game plan, trying to spread out your self buffs to get a faded / Pantheon level up trigger each and every turn. So yeah, go try it out. Very powerful deck if you're looking for a deck to climb with right now. Definitely at least a high tier 2 deck, probably the most powerful Fiora deck in the meta right now. So yeah, go check it out. And I'd love to hear your opinion on this deck too. I know some people are very passionate about this deck. Some people think this deck's overrated. I'd love to hear what you guys think about it. Do you think it's strong? Do you think it's overrated? Leave a comment below on your thoughts and what kind of changes you would like in this deck and other kind of tech choices you would choose yourself. And if you guys just enjoyed the video in general, I'd love it if you could leave a like or a comment down below. Always helps me and always helps out the channel, of course. And if you guys want to keep up with the Legends of Runeterra content, you can always go and subscribe to the channel as well. Also, if you want to watch me play some Legends of Runeterra, you can go and check me out over on Twitch at twitch.tv/Zenaton, where I stream pretty much every single day. Anyway, though, with that all said and done, thank you all again once more for watching this video, and until I see you guys in the next one, bye!